of basketball, please?
The boys can help a bit.
All right. Guess what these books are going to be about? Maybe about basketball. Let's see. The first book I want to show you is called Jump Ball. Everyone say Jump Ball.
Jump ball.
This book is all about how you can play basketball by Nick Fairchild, illustrated by Bill Dixon. This book is a little bit interesting because it tells a story, but it also tells you some rules about how to play basketball. Raise your hand if you know how to play basketball. Hands down. Here's a little snippet of the book. It says basketball is a fast and exciting sport to play and watch. You can play it indoors or outdoors. All you need is a hoop, a basketball, and some friends. See the kids playing? As you go through the book, it tells you a story about these kids playing basketball, but in these squares on the side, it tells you some facts about basketball. Basketball is played on a rectangular court with a hoop at each end, and each team has 5 players on the court at the same time. So you can read through this book, read about how their game is going, and read about rules. Do you know what dribbling is?
Yes. Go under your leg.
Show me how to dribble. Good job. All right, that's enough. Stop. Have a seat. Have a seat. So it'll tell you all about dribbling, how to play defense, how to play offense, which is the person trying to shoot in the hoop. And then, at the end of the book, it tells you some more fun facts about basketball, and it has a glossary. And the glossary is kind of like a little dictionary. So if you don't know what defense means, you can read what it means at the end. And then it tells you some fun facts like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He's the NBA, that's the National Basketball Association. He's the all-time leading scorer. He had a total of 38,387 points in 20 seasons. Isn't that impressive?
Yes.
And here's a picture of what a basketball court looks like. Thumbs up if you think that's a good book. You can always check this out from Miss Reeves here in the Media Center, okay? All right, hands down, let me show you another book. Now, that book is about basketball, but I've decided to pick another book about a different sport. This one's called You're a Good Sport, Miss Malarkey, by Judy Finchler and Kevin O'Malley. And this story is all about a school. What kind of team do you think they are?
Soccer.
Very good, it's a soccer team. Let me read you a snippet of You're a Good Sport, Miss Malarkey. Since our minds are in good shape from all the learning and tests in school, our principal, Mr. Wiggins, says it's time to work on being fit. We're not just part of a school, now we're part of a soccer league. It's called Yales, Youngstown Elementary League Soccer. This is the principal, Mr. Wiggins. He was the first coach. He showed us how to head the ball. That's when you hit the ball with your head. But he had some problems. What was his problem?
His hair.
What was wrong with his hair, though?
Wait. You want me? Actually, Bob?
Listen carefully. Mr. Fitenough, our gym teacher, took over for him. Then, at practice one day, he was explaining the best way to corner kick. Nobody could understand what he was saying. He was just way too tough for these kids. So do you think they're going to get a new soccer coach?
Yes.
They probably are. And who do you think the new soccer coach is going to be?
Miss
Malarkey. Her name is Miss Malarkey. Everyone say Miss Malarkey?
Malarkey.
So this tells all about Miss Malarkey trying to get her team together, but it's also a story about the parents and how the parents are acting at the soccer game. And Miss Malarkey has to address their behavior as well. So this is a really good book. You might want to take this one home to read with your mom or your dad. So you can check this one out at the library too. Thumbs up if you think that's a good book. You're a good sport, Miss Malarkey. Good job. All right, hands down. Make sure you're sitting flat. Crisscross. All right, the last book I want to show you is also about sports. But this book is the most interesting because you don't have to check it out from this library. You can read it in your classroom and you can read it at home because it's an e-book. Everyone say e-book.
E-book.
Miss Reeves has all the passcodes you need to get on Tumble Books at home, to get on Capstone at home, and This book comes from Capstone, and the book is called The Kickball Game. Raise your hand if you've ever played kickball. Yes.
I played a game.
You like kickball? Good. You can ask Miss Rashid and Miss McAdams to take you outside one day to play kickball. Miss Rashid really likes kickball. All right, hands down. All right. Once you log in to Capstone with your username and password, you can pick whichever book you like. And the book that I picked is called The Kickball Game. See where this button, it says Start Book. And I'm going to click there so I can start reading the book. The Kickball Game by Joseph Anderson, illustrated by Justin Greathouse.
The Kickball Game by Joseph P. Anderson, illustrated by Justin Greathouse.
They're going to read it for you. It has an audio button.
Hi, my name is Danny. This is my best friend Jenny. We met in gym class.
You can read along because the letters go orange. That way you can read in your head along with the book reading to you. All right, go. And you can always exit out of this book when you are finished. And you can select any other book that you like there. Thumbs up if you like the kickball game, if you like reading books on your tablet or your computer
This
or
is
online.
ball and this one for the book.
All right, hands down. So you have 3 new books as we get ready for spring and we get ready for Midway Field Day. You guys like Field Day?
Yeah.
You get ready for Field Day. You can also read Miss Malarkey. You can read Jump Ball. And you can read The Kickball Game at home or at school on the computer or tablet. All right, guys, you were a great audience. Thanks so much.